Well, the Bears' Week 9 is over. They have been destroyed by the Arizona Cardinals. And I'm officially out on Matt Eberflus. Let me tell you why. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back into DaBearsDen, an NFL podcast with the Chicago Bears First Focus. I'm your host, Alex. Today, I'm here to discuss the embarrassing, disgusting, infuriating, frustrating, obnoxious loss that the Bears just took yesterday to the Arizona Cardinals. 29-9. Really just kind of abysmal performance all the way around, offense, defense, even a little bit of special teams. And I've got a couple things that I really want to talk about today. About a day has passed now, so the emotions have pretty much passed. So I would like to think that I'm thinking pretty logically when I say the things that I'm about to say. So the Bears are now 4-4 after a 4-2 start. They've lost two straight. You can argue that they've lost two straight to teams that they probably should have beat. We're a Hail Mary from being 5-2, and then I said last week my concern was that team that loss was going to derail the entire season, and it seems like that's the case, right? And you may think, oh, I'm overreacting. It's only week 9. We're 4-4. There's still half a season left to be played. I don't care because I watched what the team looked like yesterday. I don't think I've ever seen a Bears team quit like that. They had no fight. They had no energy. It seemed like they didn't want to be there. And they come out, and the offensive scheme, I thought, in the first quarter was a little bit better than last week. I liked the plays. I liked that there were, a lot more deep shots being taken. But really kind of the story of the Bears this year, and really the story of the Bears every season, is that they beat themselves. And they were moving the ball, and then, it would be derailed by a stupid penalty. Whether it was an illegal formation or a false start or, uh, you know, things like that, right? Not penalties that you get by playing the game. Maybe you hold someone, or maybe there's an accidental hands to the face. Because while I would like to say that those penalties shouldn't happen, there's times where they do, right? Um, but these are penalties that are happening pre-snap that are derailing the Bears' drives. We can't even line up correctly, and so that goes to coaching. That is on coaching. The fact that last week's loss bled into this week's loss is on coaching. Caleb Williams after the game said he thought that the team could have done a better job of moving off of the Commanders' loss, and that it took too long and bled into too much of the week leading up to the Cardinals game. And that's really kind of what the problem is with Eberflus. He spends too much time looking back at last week's game, what went wrong, what they could have done better, and not enough looking forward to the upcoming opponent. So then when the opponent, it's time to play them, the Bears are completely unprepared and lost. And that's why he's outcoached every single week. And so now Eberflus falls to 3-18 on the road, 0-18 on Sundays on the road. The Bears have not won a road game since December against Seattle 2021 with Nick Foles at quarterback. It was a snowy game, I'm sure. If you're a Bears fan, you remember it. It's so frustrating to me to watch a team that clearly no longer buys into their head coach. It's so frustrating for me to then watch the front office and ownership do nothing. If you missed it, Luke Getsy, the now Raiders offensive coordinator, or now former, was fired today, along with a couple members on that staff. Head coach Dennis Allen of the Saints was fired today. But the Bears don't fire coaches mid-season. Because in the world of the McCaskies, it's still 1930, 1940. We're not caught up with the times. So when things aren't working, we have to ride it out and waste an entire season. We have to waste an entire year of our rookie quarterback's development. A lot of issues that I had on the field with the game from Eberflus and Waldron. And I was already pissed with what the team was doing. But then when Caleb Williams is in the game with a minute left, down 20, scrambling around, trying to move the ball, and his receivers are just kind of out there jogging because the game's over. So they're not getting open, so he's getting pressured and having to run for his life. And he gets hurt. I'm furious. And I want him taken out of the game. But then with 5 seconds left or whatever it was, there's one more play to be had. And he's scrambling around and gets rolled up on and grabs his leg, his knee, his ankle. And so we'll see how serious it is. It seems like it's fortunately nothing serious, but who knows, right? That's a fireable offense. Our coaching staff should be fired for that. Why is the future of the franchise, why is the franchise quarterback the most important part of the team and the rebuild on the field down 20 with a minute left? Matt Eberflus said it was because of getting reps and working on timing with the receivers. Yeah, the receivers were not going full speed because they don't want to get hurt either, because the game is done. So you're just putting everyone at risk. Fire him for that. Fire Shane Waldron because has anyone seen Cole Kmet the last 2 weeks? Has anybody seen him? Top 3 tight end in the league? I don't see him anywhere. I don't see him. 0 targets yesterday. 1 target last week. What are we exactly game planning for? What are we doing? I wish I could be in Hallis Hall. I wish I could see these practices. I want to know so bad. What are they doing at practice every week? Because I'm tired of hearing it on Fridays and Thursdays. Yeah, we're having a good week of practice. We had a great week of practice. We're feeling ready to go. What they're doing in practice is not translating to the games. Where is my tight end? Why is he not getting a minimum 5 targets a game? Fast, big body receiver, we definitely don't want to get him the ball, right? And now I go after the coaching staff because players are regressing. Yesterday, Rome had a drop. Ball had him right in the hands. Would have been a huge chunk play. Hall of Famer Keenan Allen had 2 drops yesterday. What are we doing? What are we doing, and where is the team that I was watching 3 weeks ago? Where's the offense? Shane Waldron, tell me, why does Caleb Williams, our rookie quarterback, have 24 pass attempts in the first half? What are we doing? What are we doing? And now we have the injuries to deal with. Darnell Wright has an MCL sprain. Probably will miss a few weeks. So now we're without both starting tackles. We know that Tevin Jenkins gets hurt a lot. And we'll see at center and right guard. But we're playing musical chairs with the offensive line. That's good for our rookie quarterback. That's good. With each passing week that Matt Eberflus stays employed, the warmer the seat gets for Ryan Poles, the more I start to lean towards being done with Ryan Poles. Because this is not good enough. This roster is not good enough. This offensive line, Caleb Williams, here's a fun fact for you. Caleb Williams is on pace for the 6th most sacks in NFL history. This offensive line is not great. It's bad. And 16 different Arizona Cardinals forced a pressure yesterday. So our offensive play caller has no idea how to call plays to help move the pocket, help our struggling offensive line, and help protect our quarterback. And our offensive line can't block. But let's call 24 passing plays in the first half. Let's not even try to run the ball. You have a running back that has been feasting for the past 4 or 5 straight games. Let's be one-dimensional with our rookie quarterback. It's disgusting. It's asinine. And then the play calling, again, is just it just doesn't make sense. Like when they pinned us in our own one yesterday. What does Shane Waldron draw up? A little screen, a little tight end screen. Not the Kokobat. Not the Gerald Everett. Mercedes Lewis, our 40-year-old tight end. And he drops the ball. And then we get a chop block penalty in the end zone for a safety. It's like this team has no clue what they're doing. They have no idea. On defense, they get a stop. And then there's a leverage penalty called because we're trying to jump over the line. And so they get a free first down from that and they score a touchdown instead. It's coaching. I promise you, it all comes down to coaching. Every single week, Caleb Williams has to overcome the opponent and this coaching staff. 2 opponents every week. Can't do it. And now, the Bears sit at 4-4. The 2 winnable games, right, that he should have won are lost. We'll see if they can beat the Patriots. I have no confidence in this team anymore because it seems like they've quit. And then the NFC North. Then you have all those games. So it's evident the Bears can't win on the road. So they might win maybe 1 more game, 2 more games at this rate if things keep going. It's sickening. It's disgusting. I'm so done with Matt Eberflus. I get it. He's a nice guy. He's a good players coach. I don't care. Okay? I want to win games. Get someone in here that can win games, that can help our rookie quarterback develop. Because Matt Eberflus, his strength, what he had going for him was, the defense was playing extremely well. Well, not anymore. Back-to-back weeks, he's given up huge touchdowns at the end of a half. 53-yard rushing touchdown yesterday given up. How does that happen? It's insane. The Bears find ways to lose. They beat themselves. And it is so painful and miserable watching them every single week. Let me know what you guys think down below. Should Eberflus keep his job? Are you done with him? Am I overreacting? We're sitting at 4-4, but it feels way worse. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys listening and tuning in as always. Bear down, and we will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.